For those of us interested in breaking through the fear that permeates the world, we want the brilliance of our true divine self's underlying eternal love to light our way. This raising a vibration to a whole new level above the chaos and turmoil of the world requires compassion without judgment. Michael Beckwith had a few illuminating things to say about compassion in his recent interview with Michael Sandler on his Inspire Nation. Compassion is a high form of love. We can live right now in the upper room, that place of peace, harmony, generosity, and goodwill, but only if we have compassion, not judgment, for everyone enmeshed in the fear of the everyday world. Michael said, compassion is the understanding of the lack of understanding. If I see someone who is mistreating others, for example, rather than judging that person as mean-spirited, unable to control their anger, and being hurtful, I realize that person doesn't understand that they are a divine being. They have tremendous power. They may feel powerless and less than, and they're overcompensating. When we hold them with compassion, we're helping people get closer to understanding themselves and see possibilities all around them as soon as they're ready to see. When we judge, we take our negative thoughts and feelings and cement them into place. They congeal and solidify into a mass of heavy, slow energy that is locked up with nowhere to go. When you judge something, you congeal it and hold it right there in place. When you love it with compassion, you set it free, you liberate it. First and foremost, you have to have compassion for yourself. Michael told the story of a dream he had, stunningly similar to a dream I once had and related a while back. He saw 8 scenes of his life, or vignettes, where he was very hard on himself, hypercritical of himself. He realized he couldn't have total and full compassion for others, which was his goal, because he didn't have compassion for himself. He got the message. He had to have compassion for all beings, for himself first of all. I can so relate to the experience Michael shared. As I'm putting my life review down on paper for my book project, I see how I tried so dedicatedly to be the best daughter and student when I was young. I was building such a strong ego, fearing to show any weakness or wrongdoing. But of course, who can keep that up for that false persona? I made mistakes and missteps all the time. Equal to the strength of my ego was the guilty conscience that took up residence in my ear, talking to me all the time. I felt terrible about myself when I was mean to others, shifted blame onto them, or was inconsiderate or selfish. That dichotomy continued into adulthood, though as I got older, I did behave much better and apologized regularly. But any failing to live up to my non-reachable standards resulted in shaming self-talk. It has happened very subtly over time, but as I've studied and practiced acceptance, forgiveness, and letting go, I have moved further away from judgment and closer to compassion for myself and others. And it's so freeing. Something I think when I catch myself judging someone's behavior or looks or preferences, I think, hey, they're a child of God, same as me. We're every one of us multidimensional beings coming from the divine to experience whatever we chose to experience in this incarnation as an expression of the divine in physical form. Good for them for doing their life the way they choose, just like I'm doing mine. Oh my gosh. Have you felt in your body how your energy is lighter when you release stuck, stagnant negativity? I get a little smile on my face and a spring in my step. It is nothing short of liberating to shift from judgment to compassion. The Indian philosopher Krishnamurti said, "The highest form of human intelligence is to observe yourself without judgment." Wow, what a concept. Other people say the quote was, "The highest form of human intelligence is to observe without judgment. Just bypass the condemnation stage altogether. No shifting necessary." I'll be working on that one for a while. When we do release the stuck, slow, congealed energy, the energy starts to speed up, and we're now able to participate in our own healing. Let it unfold. It goes to a higher frequency, and it all begins with non-judgmental awareness and intention to become the next great version of ourselves. Compassion liberates us to a higher note. It's where we can shine that divine.